Night Moves, Bob Seger, playing in the background. Now you know how to get that done. Oh, these are gonna be good. But what you gonna call it? What you gonna call this episode? We've got these right here. Y'all remember them. Let's put them right down there. First off, we got some melted butter there. I'll have to put that back in the microwave in a minute, I think so. And we got this right here is the key to the whole thing. And we got some sugar right here. We got that right there. And this right here is some of that blueberry preserves. And that's the resistance detente, or whatever that word is this right here. Y'all see that? That's that cream cheese. Surely you've got some laid by there in the fridge, cream cheese. Let's turn that around right there. No, let's put it back here and put that cream cheese right down there. Let's call this right here a sleepover treat. And you see what I done right there? I took that one piece of bread while I was talking to you, and I cut that rind off of there, that bread skin. I cut that off. And you remember right here? This is them other ones I showed you earlier, and I done already saved them up because we're gonna make a bread pudding out of them right there. Waste not, want not. And I done already when I was what we did, we went in the house to get on with this right here. Let's well, you know, the reason I'm making these right now is the call come in. You know what I mean? Ring, ring, ring. Answer the phone, and it's cold out, and I'm not getting out of the house this evening. So the call come in that might let's say a visitor, and to put you in the frame of mind as to the gist of this. Yeah, let's just call us in here a paper plate. The little piece of bread right there. Remember that right there. We're gonna take that. We're gonna put that right down there like that right there, and then we got to have a knife. And I tell you what, this right here will be much more enjoyable to you if you have the whole family involved in it. I mean, it is really, this right here is definitely a family friendly thing to do. Very, very recommended highly. But in this occasion right here, it's the reason I just didn't want to go out of the house. And I could have melted that right there a little bit more. I should have set that out a little bit earlier, but I didn't have no warning. It was the call come in, maybe that I might need to have snacks later, and you know, to set you in the frame of mind. Let's put that right up there. As to the reason that I wanted to go for the extra point here, so to speak, you know what I mean, and fix something that I thought was really, really, really good. Hence, I would recommend these for a sleepover. I'm going to say they'll be delicious, but these little buttery, sweet treat roll-up things, oh, I think they're going to be good, because I tell you what, when this cream cheese melts right here, well, that's a good thing. I mean, leave a comment. Just leave a comment as to if you get the gist of the show. Let's set this right here. I'm gonna fix these right here. No, you know, you gonna get to see that. No, I'll do them later. But the cream cheese. Let's just leave that right there and draw this over. This comes into play now. And, you know, be neat, clean up as you go, swab everything down, and, you know, have an orderly kitchen. This is so simple, such a good recipe that, well, I think it should go in someone's cookbook. Okay, now just to walk you through a couple of three of these really quick. And what I've done, I was going to bring this to your attention a little bit earlier, that I just lined that, it's a pie pan, aluminum. I just lined it with that tin foil so it'd be easy to clean up. That's all. I think that butter, I think it's going to be all right. We got this here sugar, and let's move that down there, and butter. I really should melt that butter a little bit more. But to what you do, I will. I'll do that. But what you do, I hope you can see this right here. But you roll this little gem up like that right there. See that? Okay. Don't be licking on your fingers. I'll tell you that, because especially this. As a matter of fact, the ones I had earlier were made with strawberry preserves, and it was quite pleasing to the palate. It was delicious, pleasing, a very, very good thing. And you know, and that right there, that's perfectly permissible. If your bread breaks down, it's okay. And just a plain one, just plain. I mean, put whatever you want to in there, but I think normally, put you some, let's shake a little cinnamon on there. Where is that cinnamon? Right there, that is. Let's just put a little cinnamon, you know, right in there like that, right there, and roll this up long ways, not crossways, so you have cinnamon on every bite. Cinnamon. And you can just make these at random. Peanut butter, I kind of like them plain. And it's the sugar coating. See this? Roll him over there like that, like a cigar. And I know it was wrong. See, I was getting ready to go wrong because I swapped that cheese that way and I swapped that cheese that way, and that left the thing down the middle. But if I roll it this way, I got cheese all the way across, and that blank space won't matter. I know it's trivial, but you know, you do need to know that at some point in time it will probably be on the test. And the test is when you cook these, just how good are they? But I did go ahead and partially, I'm going to bring that pan into play. I did go ahead partially, I'll show you. You know, that butter ain't melted enough. I'm going to melt that butter a little bit. Just about 5 seconds in that there microwave, and that butter's good to go. Don't get it too hot. But what you want to do is throw that little feller down in there really quick and get him buttered up, and then roll him in that sugar and put him over on that baking thing. You do all of them. And when you put them in that butter right there, you need to be quick with that. Don't be playing around in that butter with them, because it'll soak up too much butter. Just be on guard with it. Even the one there that had that bread problem, you know, it'll turn out perfectly okay. And what we're going to do, we're going to bake this. Oh, don't forget that song. I'll tell you how to bake them. But you should have, you know what, Bob Seger, Night Moves. That was what was come into play that prompted me to cook these right here, you know. I mean, I think you get an extra point up with making these right here. But I had 26, I think it was 26 pieces of bread that I had over there. So, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and make them all up, because I think it's going to go pretty quick. Best you know. I'm going to put them in that oven for, I'm going to show you that. Y'all look in her. Oh, I done already slid them over there. But I'm going to go ahead and fill this pan up, and you can have them really, really, really close together, you know. But I'm going to go ahead and fill this pan up with that other bread right there, and then I'm going to shove them up in that oven forever how long it takes, and I'll make a note of it, and I'll tell you when we bring them back out. Night Moves, Bob Seger, playing in the background. Now you know how to get that done. I'll show you something. Y'all look at that. You know what? What I did is, now be serious about this. What I did is, I'm just going to show you. About halfway through, that's the one that's blueberry. And I wanted them a little bit on the crispy side. You know, not hard or rock or nothing like that, but a little bit on the crispy side. So, this is the way this was about 15 minutes. And I took the tray out, I snatched it out of that oven and took each one of them and turned them over to where they're at now. And I put them back in there for about 10 more minutes. Oh, them's gonna be good. Let's dish them up. I've let them cool down a little bit, so I think I can just get them right out here. Oh, them's gonna be good. And I just made this half tray here to you know, just to carry us through till we get that big tray done. And oh, and there's one right here it was the one that I put too much, and that's a good reason for that. Oh, that's gonna be the best one of them right there. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Just look at that. That's going to be the best one. But it's easy cleanup now. You just snatch that piece of foil off of that pan right there. You know, you're good to go. So, clean up as you go. Remember, presentation is everything, especially, you know, this right here is one of them dishes that you would for surely share with someone. Not to say that it wouldn't be real good just to get up in the morning and you know, fix yourself some of these right here with I'm going to say maybe a cup of coffee, but I think I'll try one. I'm just going to try this one right here. It's close at hand. Oh, it's really good. I should show you that. I'm going to eat this one. No, I'm going to lay it right here for a minute and show you this. And then it's not. They told me not to be talking with my mouth full. But see, when you unroll that, you got that melted cheese in there. Oh, that's going to be good. Right here's that one's got that blueberry in there with that cheese. Well, you know it's going to be good. It was soaked into butter and then it's shoved in that bowl of sugar. You know it's going to be good. The drink, if I'm going to do a suggestion or something about the drink, actually we have chosen root beer. You know, coffee would be good with this. Milk, you know, your chocolate milk, you know, your strawberries, any kind, you know, flavorful I'm talking about. I'm going to try this right here, but the reward will be yours to make these. And well, you know, I was going to mention that maybe something about getting the truck started, you know, but I would say the person that was going to make these right here after I done made them, because I seen them was made last week at a family gathering, and a good time was had by all. I just leave you with a suggestion of Night Moves playing in the background there, at least once, you know, and then ended up with Amazing Grace. You know, every day Amazing Grace. From here on the east coast of Arkansas, Shop Dog Sam. Let's try this one. That's good. That's unbelievably good. Man. Thanks, John. It's a real good recipe. Mr. Kelly 77. Enjoy. Said I should leave you with I should tell you something. Said I should leave you with a little, you know, a tip of sorts. Let's try one of these blueberries right here. Let's open that up. Oh, that's gonna be good. You know. Well, it was soaked in the butter, remember that? And then doused in that sugar bowl. My. Let's try another one. Oh, I was going to tell you something about this root beer. Try this. Leave a comment. But you know if you've got that root beer that's it's root beer. It's a soda pop. You know, Frosty brand. I'm thinking it was. And but you know when you open that up, oh, it's not good. It's too fizzy. Well, it's terrible. But if you'll screw that lid off of that bottle and shove it up in that refrigerator there for, you know, about a day or two, and let all that gas get away from it, let it go stale, so to speak. Oh, we talking about some good root beer then. You know, try it. Leave a comment. Let's try that little morsel. I don't even know what you call them.